عاوتاني جبت السن.
Hello everyone. How you doing? Hello everyone. So excited. Oh, it's so hot here in Spain. Where are you joining from? Hello. Yeah, we are all excited. Oops, nope, that's mine. Hello everyone. Popping some shout outs, some highs. Namaste. Mohit Jopping. I can see a lot of new names here. That's pretty cool. Welcome. Is your first Global Hacking Week or hello Shemari? We have some veterans here too. How you doing? India, sir. Okay, welcome. USA, North Carolina. That's pretty cool. Hello. Can you hear me? The audio is okay. Do you need me to turn the volume up? Everything's okay? If you have any special request, just put it on the comments. Maybe I can do that for you. Oh, first time? Okay, you'll love it. Probably will not be the last one. Okay. Audio is good. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, hello and welcome everyone to the intro to Python. First of all, I'm going to introduce myself because this is my first stream on this Global Hack Week. So there's a lot of new people that probably didn't even know who I am. So basically, I'm Neufel. I'm from Spain, Barcelona, and I've been an MLH coach since December 2022, January 2023, and yeah, today I'll be your streamer here for this introduction to Python, and one of the probably 7 technical streams I'll be doing this Global Hack Week. So you'll end up tired of me, or probably you'll see me more than your teacher. So yeah, but welcome everyone, and let's get into it. So for the new MLH hackers for this season, you can ask anything, at least on my streams. Okay, just ask anything anytime. If I don't respond immediately because we're doing some code or whatever, no worries. I'm making sure to answer all the questions later on. Okay. So if you have any question, just put it in the comments. Don't worry. Okay. I have the chat here. Even if I don't read the question at the same moment, I'll make sure to read it afterwards. Okay. So no worries, ask anything, don't be afraid, because probably your question will help more people. So yeah. Um, can you share about your coding journey so far? Well, I'm a software engineer in a fintech company here in Barcelona. So yeah, that's my coding journey. And yes, okay, if you have any more, let's say personal questions, whatever, you can ask them at the end of the stream, the questions and answers, and I'll answer any kind of question you might have. So yeah. Okay, so I'll be saving these questions. Okay, Mink, I'll be saving this one and this one. Okay, so don't worry. I will make sure to answer them at the end of the stream. So let's go. So, how many of you know about Python? Probably everyone. Well, let me change the question. Does anyone from you doesn't know about Python? Like you never heard about Python, or it might be possible. It's not. Nope. Yeah. Basics. Okay. Okay. We have some Python lovers. So let's make a quick introduction. So let me share with you the screen. Okay, don't worry. Now we will explain who's this folk. So what is Python? Okay, so Python, at the beginning, it was a hobby project, let's say, for Guido van Rossum. Okay, this is he's the founder of Python, and he was looking for something to keep him busy at that time over it was on Christmas holidays. So yeah, and he wanted something to do. So he created Python. Um, he created the scripting language and named it after basically the name Python. It was named after there's a British comedy troupe. It's called Monty Python, and it was like more like a joke, and that's why it's called Python. So what is Python? Okay, so most of you, okay, he's the founder, he wrote the code or the project, whatever. But what is Python? So Python basically is a high level object oriented programming language, and um, it's first compiled and then interpreted. Okay, now we will get more into the compile thing in programming languages. And it features dynamic typing, dynamic binding. We will see this, okay? If there are strange words for you, no worries. We will see that um, on a technique, well, more in a code we will do later on. So yeah, and high level data structures, all of which make it basically a good choice if you want to write applications really quick and to maintain them easily. Okay, we will see the syntax. It's pretty easy to write, pretty easy to read and to learn. Okay, so the learning curve, it's like great for beginners or people that wants to learn Python. Well, programming. Sorry. And yeah, so how does Python work? Okay, basically we talked about it was compiled, whatever. What is compiled? Um, uh, okay, first it's compiled and interpreted. What's this? Okay, basically in programming, there's two types of languages, computer languages. There's compiled and interpreted. So Python is an interpreted language. When you run Python, you're running the interpreter, which consists basically of an internal compiler and the Python virtual machine. So yeah. Uh, Let me see, because I think, let me, okay. I was looking if I could see a question related to this, to the compiling and interpreted thing. So what I was saying, Oh yeah, basically, you're running the interpreter. Basically, the interpreter consists of an internal compiler and the Python virtual machine, also known as PVM. So yeah, so basically Python is first compiled, which is hidden from the programmer, and then it's interpreted. Okay, so for example, to run a Python file named I don't know, hello.py, sorry, um, you might type the $ Python, hello, py. Well, yes, basically you type Python on your command line and the name of the file. We will see this in a moment. And basically the command runs the Python interpreter, which sends the file to the internal compiler to be translated into a type of binary code. And that's it. It's pretty simple. So basically, let's see some use cases. I have an image here. Okay, so this is our some oops. These are some some pros, or let's see some advantages that Python has. I'll just leave the image here. And basically we have easy to learn. As we said, it's pretty easy to learn. There's a huge community. We will see this in a moment on GitHub, um, or Stack Overflow. If you have any kind of problem, you might find posts from 2010 that solves your problem. So yeah, and it's a high level language. Okay, it's not like C++ that you have to, I don't know, manage all the memory that you're using, stuff like that. It's open source. That's a great thing. It's not a company language, or developed by a company. It's open source. Well, there's also some companies open source projects. For example, GraphQL. I think it's a Facebook, well, Meta open source project, and on and on. And there's a bunch of libraries that's why a lot of times when you talk with someone that okay, so I was muted. Never mind. This headset, I cannot take them off because I have to configure some stuff that they don't turn off the mic or they're not silenced. Well, another thing. And basically, yeah, it has multiple libraries. So that's why a lot of times now, with all this AI machine learning stuff and this new era, let's say, you always heard about Python. If you literally type on Google, I don't know, uh, first machine learning project. Uh, Boom, Python. Uh, let's go to this one. Whatever, blah blah blah. Maybe this one is not in Python, but I would say it is. Yes, probably it will be in Python, but yeah. Guy, your first machine learning. Maybe this one is not in Python too, but oh, okay, we don't have the full article. I don't know, this one. So probably 9 out of 10 introduction stuff that you have for machine learning, data scientists, whatever, it's in Python. I'm 100% sure because it's really easy. There's some millions of libraries everywhere. You can do math things real easy. You can do plots. You do graphs. You can do whatever you want. So that's why a lot of data scientists use Python, because it's programming stuff, but not that hard. So it's pretty cool. And yeah, we talked about interpreted language, versatile, and again, easy to learn, blah blah. Okay, let's see the community thing we talked about. If we go here, let me make this bigger for you. Okay, so if we go here and we go to explore, okay, let's see some projects trending. Let's see. I think there was a page. Let's see. Let's see. Um, Python. Okay, let's see some projects made on Python. Okay, we have this one from OpenAI, Whisper. Let's see what it does. Well, we're not getting into this one right now. Okay, I don't think it's beginner friendly. But yeah, as you can see, you can find millions, literally millions of repositories made in Python. You can find a bunch. Let's see, Stack Overflow here stats. Let's see. Yep, I think it's this one. Education. Scripting, whatever. Okay, as you can see here, we have some top languages. We have JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and then we have Python. Okay, as you can see, it's immense. So Stack Overflow is quite used. Well, if we go downstairs, you have Clojure, Julia, Erlang, Ada, Raku. We should do a stream on Raku, you know, how to learn APL. That'll be fun. Yeah, as we can see, and as you can see, it's one of the top languages to do, APIs. You can do literally anything if you want. Let me let me see some other. Okay, so what is used for? Okay, it's used for anything. You can do. Oops, sorry. You can do even you can create games. You can do data science things. You can do plots. You can do statistics. You can create an API to, I don't know, to a website that you're developing. You can create even basic scripts to make stuff like, let's say you want a script to run every couple of days and extract some information from a website or whatever. You can create a chatbot in Telegram or Discord, Slack, whatever. Actually, today, well, for some people, tomorrow, I have a stream called creating a bot, Telegram bot, and we will be using Python. So if you want to join that one, that will be pretty cool because we will see how we can create a Telegram bot that helps us to do some stuff, or we can use to get some updates on some stuff. You can create maybe let's say a bot in Telegram and that every day at 9 a.m. sends you a bunch of news from your local news um, website, well, your local news channel, let's say, or whatever, and you can connect that to WhatsApp and do some great stuff. So we will be doing this. We will be doing that on that stream, and you'll see all the things we can do with Python. And yes, um, so the question here is Python easy to learn? So Python, as I said, is a high-level programming language, and it's that's easy to learn. In fact, it's probably one of the easiest programming languages to learn. It is versatile, as we said, and it makes it a great choice for beginner programmers looking for one language that can be used as many uh, different situations as possible. So, well, it's a beginner language, but you probably need some 5 to 10 weeks, maybe depends on the hours you put in every day to learn some basic and some advanced things. But yeah, with every other programming language, the thing is just to keep learning and to keep learning every day, create projects, and yeah, that's how you learn. There's some similar programming languages to Python, for example, JavaScript. Um, well, JavaScript is a lot like Python's object-based subset, but without the added features of Python that enable it to, support large programs, both, programming languages, Python and JavaScript, use simple variables, functions needed, um, without needing, class definitions for whatever you do. Um, so yeah, there's Perl and Ruby already have some things in common with Python, but yeah, there's some similar programming languages too. So, do you know Perl and Ruby? Um, Probably Ruby more than Perl, but yes. So let's see some Python frameworks. Okay. Um, The first one we will see is the Django. Okay, this is just in the future if you want to create some project in Python or whatever. So you have the option. Basically, the Django is a high-level Python web framework, and it takes a lot of the hassle out of the web development process. It's free. It's open source. Is great for quick development, allows programmers to focus on what sets their app apart rather than coding the basics all over again. And yeah, it's pretty cool. You can go here, see the documentation. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, you have here an installation. Let's see, views and templates. It's pretty easy to use the Django. So yeah, here you have an option, and there's another one called Flask. There's another one called Flask basically is a Python web, let's say micro framework, okay, and uses the Jinja templates engine. Basically, it's an engine. It's called Jinja template. I don't know if you this one. Okay, but so if you new to Python, you don't even need to worry about this. I usually don't even use a framework for my project. It's just pure Python, and that's it. So probably you won't ever need to use one of them. But yeah, you this is the most popular and the most maintained ones, and let's say the better ones. But well, to say is the better, it's quite some personal preferences, but yeah, they're one of the biggest, let's say. Okay, so yeah, let's see some pros and cons. Okay, about Python. So the pros, as we said, is versatile. Okay, it can be used for many different types of programming. Another thing is pretty easy and easy to use and to learn, and the code is very readable. Okay, let me show you. Mm-mm-mm. Let me show you some. Okay, this is some Python code. Okay, we won't be doing this, but just to show you. Okay, don't worry, it's just some project I have there. but yes. Um, so basically, this is some Python code, okay, just for you to see like how it looks like. Um, so this will be a function. We define functions with def, okay. Here we have an array, a list. Here we have a try catch statement here, okay. It's well, it's not it's except. Here we have some, getting some data from a JSON, whatever, doing some loops, whatever. But yeah, this is what it looks like a little bit. Okay, as you can see, it's pretty readable. There's no some huge lines. It's just some, this is a for, if not, okay, for, as you can see the syntax. This is another try catch here inside. Here we have some exceptions. Here we have another function. Here we have for, okay, of entries. It's pretty, even if you don't know Python, you can read this and still catch some things and, understand some stuff. And yes, so this is a personal thing I'm working on right now, but yes. Um, and as we said, yeah, it's very readable. Another pro, it will be, as we said, if it's easy to read and to learn and to write, it's easy to maintain. Okay, so this is a huge pro because you don't need some crazy uh, I don't know, some really experienced engineers to maintain this. Okay, you can have even some junior um, programmers with not a lot of experience to maintain some Python code. It's pretty good. Well, to maintain it, but obviously, you need someone with more seniority to give it that extra touch. But yeah, as a junior, I've worked as a junior with Python in the past, so yeah, it's not that hard to write and to read. So again, has a large community. Stack Overflow and GitHub. There's a bunch, millions of open source projects on Python. So so yeah, the community, you can ask anything. There's a bunch of documentation, a bunch of examples, a bunch of projects you can get ideas from. Okay, it's not like using searching projects in Scala. Okay, Scala, it's a programming language, and probably some of you won't heard of it, but yes, it's a programming language, and obviously, if you try to find a lot of tutorials, even in YouTube, you won't find that much because it's not that popular. But yes, um, and yeah, the libraries. We talked about the libraries. There's a bunch of Python libraries, like let me see, because libraries in Python. Let me see. Let me see. I went to. I think there was. Okay, so this is. Let me see. Here we have license, artistic, communication, blah blah blah, software development. Well, nope. Beta. Let me see, production stable. Okay. Okay. As you can see here, for example, we have some, you know, as I said, there's a bunch of libraries. So probably you'll need to see what you're looking for, because let's see, math. Uh, mm, OpenCV. Okay, this one, for example, and here you can find the library, the installation and usage tutorial. Okay, this one, some questions here. You know, just you can find literally anything. Okay, to do with Python. So that's a huge plus, and that's why it's really used, and it's really easy to find. You know, millions of companies that use Python because it's easy, it's good, it gets the job done, and yes, and it's versatile. You can even create a game, create an API, or analyze some statistics. Okay, but in the other hand, we have some cons, okay? And since Python is an interpreted language, it runs more slowly than some other languages, okay? And that's the thing to keep in mind if your project really is intense. When I say intense, it's really intense. So probably you will might consider maybe Rust. Rust is another language for people who don't know Rust. This one, for example, it's really quick. Or even if you go more beyond that, you can use C++ or you know, but that's not the solution because probably it will be quite hard to find some engineers for your project to contribute because there's less people that's interested in C++. Okay, and even if we go to perform, well, we can go to speed. You can find some speed tests. Let's see. Let's see. Oops. Nope. Let's see some images here. Well, maybe with Rust, it's not that. Yeah, as you can see here, I don't know, the environment of this test, but yes, probably uh, it's. mm, So yeah, for example, these two images, they don't say a lot because you need to take a lot into considerations. But for example, they did uh, I don't know. I think I received some message. Sorry for that. For example, this one, they say I don't know the test what it was. I think it's some requests or whatever to do. Hey, they used some the Python MP. Well, whatever, but yeah, it's if you want something like the performance is really intense, and you need something that can be really quick, probably Python is not your choice in this case. So yes. um And another thing is Python has problems with threading to the global interpreter lock, which only allows one thread to run at a time. For example, with other language, I don't know, for example, Python, you can do, you have the Go routines, okay, and you have parallelism. Parallelism. For people that don't know what parallelism is, oops, nope, go, Golang. Okay. So let's say you have there's two things, okay? The parallelism and the concurrency. It's not the same thing because a lot of people confuse these two terms. But let's see. For example, you have a single core processor, and then you have downloading, rendering, da da da. Okay, you have some concurrency on your code, and the parallelism is basically doing two things at the same time. Okay, so it's not the same, but yes. And with this, what you can do is you can create multiple threads and do a bunch of things at once. And with Python, it's not that possible to do. So again, if you this is only necessary if you have a really intense application or you're doing some huge things, but if you're just coding your first project or doing some college things, or even in my actual company, we are fintech and we use Python. Okay, so and we, it's a fintech, and it has a revenue, and it's a huge company. Well, not huge, but a big company, and we use Python. Okay, so don't imagine like, oh, okay, Python is useless, it's slow. Uh, I don't want to learn this. No, it's really common in a lot of companies, and it doesn't mean anything that's 2 milliseconds slower than Rust, because you only see this kind of difference if you run millions and millions and millions of requests or threads per second. And there's just, if you're Google or YouTube or whatever, you might be interested in getting down these milliseconds. But in a general basis, if you just have some hundreds of thousands of users, even some millions, uh, it doesn't even matter. Okay. So the other thing is, some programmers find Python to be, weaker than other languages when programming for mobile devices. Okay, in mobile devices, it's not the best language, I would say. For example, if you are developing for Android, probably you want to go with Java, or or if you're developing for iOS, you probably want to go with Swift. But yeah, with Python, it's not that common to see mobile applications with Python. So yeah, that's a con. Well, let's see in the future. Maybe they restructure the language to be able to handle better development for mobiles. So yeah, and another con, it's that Python uses more memory than other languages, as we said, for example, Rust, as we saw in the image. But yes, it only matters if you move a lot of data or threads. Okay. Uh, some programmers, I would say, okay, some programmers view Python's simplicity, or it's really easy, as a weakness, while basically others see it as an advantage. So it's the both of them. Okay. The bad thing is it's too simple and too easy to learn, that a lot of programmers can learn it really easy. And if you're a developer on the market, it's let's say you want to apply for a job, and they need someone that knows Python. Okay, probably they will receive hundreds and hundreds of applicants, because see, even if you don't know Python, you can learn the basics in weeks and apply for the job. But let's say you're looking for someone that knows Rust, probably there will be more or less applicants. So your value, let's say, value on the market will increase, because you'll know something that less people know. Okay, so it happens with everything. Uh, but but yeah, let me jump into some questions to see if we have some question. Let me see. I can see a lot of chats here. Uh, Bro created a most popular language out of boredom. Yeah, basically. So yeah. Mm-mm. Here we can see. Hey Prana, yeah, I just responded you maybe an hour ago on Discord. Sorry for that. I have a bunch of messages from a lot of hackers, and I don't have time. We have some conversation here. Monty Python. I should watch that. Um, I tried some Django, so many libraries. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You can scrape the web. Hmm. What was that related to? Okay. Oh, okay. Here we have someone's learning. I'm currently building blog app using Flask by reading a book. It's fun and hard. Yeah, the book thing, it's pretty cool because I've met some people that they don't want to learn, you know, on on YouTube or whatever because they find videos boring or maybe not as good as the books. The thing here with the books is that technology changes really quickly. Okay, and if the book is not updated enough, probably you'll be learning some libraries or some stuff that probably is deprecated or they changed it. So make sure to read books that they're updated, even if they're online books. You don't need the paper book. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Congratulations, Krish. Uh, I think of JavaScript as more of a front end language, but that might be because I started in web dev. How is Python like JavaScript? So let's say in, for example, I was not saying like the methods, but for example, the variables, the functions, you don't need class definitions. It's not more like there's some more object-oriented programming languages that you cannot simply just create some random things here and there and functions and make it run. So yeah, that's what I meant by it's similar. But yeah, a lot of people can use more JavaScript for the front end, and it's pretty cool too. Um, mm, okay, here we have some. The Django is heavy but has everything at one place. Yeah, that's true. But maybe sometimes you have a bunch of things that you don't really need. So make sure just to to have the things that you need. I miss the old Flask logo. This logo looks like have you seen Silicon Valley? The Pied Piper, where they create this startup called Pied Piper. Um, it's remind me to the hat. Let me see um, if I can find. Nope. Oh, okay, it's not the same. Okay, I don't know why, but I thought that it was similar to this, but no, no. Have you seen this this show? It's incredible. The best show I've ever seen, and I've seen like two shows in my whole life. But yeah, this one's my favorite. Let me see. Let me see if I missed something. I love this example. So as concurrency is watching Nelfal's and listening his voice, parallelism listening Nelfal and writing notes. Yeah, nice example. I like that. Um, let me see. Mm-mm. Oh, I wrote a dark web scrapper for this Global Hack Week. Oh, that's pretty cool. Do you have a GitHub link or something we can check? That would be cool to see. Um, how to make a Chrome extension using Python. That would be a good stream to do, to be honest. No, I think there's some creating extensions for Google Chrome streams. You can check that on YouTube on the Majorly Hacking channel. I remember someone did something with extensions, so you should probably see that. Um, I am a high schooler and a novice in Python. How can I effectively contribute into this hackathon. Yeah, you can just attend the streams, try to create your, some simple projects you can share on Discord with the hackers, what you're doing, talk with the hackers, create something together, form a team. Uh, so yeah, I would say just talk with people on Discord and try to watch as many streams as you can, even if it's not live. Maybe after the stream, it will be posted on YouTube and most of them on Twitch too. So yeah, just try to talk with people, learn stuff, and create something cool. That's great to see new people here. Mm, mm. I recently started learning Python. What else should I learn to stand out from the crowd to get a job? Where are you from? I asked this because I don't know why. I've seen like a pattern, depending on the country, on the tech companies on different countries. They use different programming languages. Um, I don't know why. I don't know if it's because they're not into more in a lot of into tech and they're not changing technologies and they stuck or uh, oh, India. I don't know how is the job market in India, to be honest. I know there's a lot of really good programmers. There's a lot of tech companies, but I don't know how is the market, to be honest. But I would say if you want to stand out. Uh, mm, I would say learn specific things. Okay, for example, now with machine learning, instead of learning, because a lot of people want to learn machine learning, but they learn how to use the OpenAI API. So that's cool to know how to connect that, but that's not learning machine learning. Try to create your own neural network. Try to train it. You know, even if you don't have like super powered computer, like for example, my computer. Well, it's I cannot like train a huge neural network because it will just break because I don't have some NVIDIA uh, graphics or whatever. But for example, I've trained some small, really small models on my PC and they work fine. Okay, so try to learn machine learning, train your own uh, neural network, try to create one, you know, try to learn like just go to the bottom of machine learning, not just using an API. That's pretty cool to use, but yeah, try to learn like the ground up. Uh, looks like Santa Claus had yeah the logo. Uh, Guilfoyle was the best character. Yeah, that's 100%, 100%. Guilfoyle, and I really like Jin Jang. Um, really funny. Um, mm, oh, okay. I can see here you shared the GitHub. So make sure to check the project and folks and give Array Throw some feedback, and you can just help. Uh, there is a little struggle in India. Python is newcomer. Maybe after a year or two, you will see more mature ecosystem in India. Yeah, yeah. I assume you're from India, Pranav. Okay, so you probably know much, much, much more than I about that. Uh, can you suggest a remote Python internship or another platform? Um, let me see. Uh, mm, mm, you can. There's no need. Do you mean like Python internship to learn Python or to work as a Python developer? Kaggle offers 30 hours on the T4 GPU per week. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So there you go. Right. Let me just answer some two, three questions, and we will get back into the code and how you can install Python and make it run in your local machine, and how you can create your first project on Python and make it work. Okay. Just let's take some minutes to read some questions, a couple of minutes, and we'll get back into that. Where can I do training this models? Like, do you have any reference to learn, and what should I learn beforehand, like prerequisites? Prerequisites, I would say, have some basic math knowledge. Okay, not really uh, vectorial stuff, and that's it. And Python, know the basics and how to use the libraries, like the math libraries. And I would say that's it. And as a source, let me let me see if I can find something. Um, okay, so probably you can. Uh, I think this one is pretty cool. This one is pretty cool. Um, so yeah, there you go. Yeah, no worries. Uh, uh, if you have options to choose one between Web3 and AI, considering current situation, which one will you suggest? That's pretty hard. Which one do you like most? Because it just depends on which one do you like most. To be honest, I really love AI because it's really impressive what it can do. But Web3, it's pretty nice too, and you know, the where all the finance are going to, it's pretty interesting to learn how they work and how they will work. You know, it's like Web3, it sounds like Web2 when it came out, but obviously now we've seen a lot of tech and we're not that impressed. But yeah, I think it will be really, really nice to see what Web3 has prepared for us. But I don't have any preference. It just depends on which one do you prefer. I prefer personally AI, but yeah. NeoVim or Visual Studio Code with Vim movements. I personally use Fleet and Visual Studio Code. Fleet, basically, it's this one. Oops, sorry, not this one. This one. It's IntelliJ, uh, but uh, but yeah, I don't know which one do you prefer. But today we will be using Visual Studio Code. I prefer sometimes Visual Studio Code because it has much more extensions, and you have Copilot. You can just uh, install the plugin and make it work. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it all depends on the preferences. No more questions. If you have any question, just take your time. We will take a 5 minute rest. Okay, just let me take the timer. Go grab some drinks. Go grab some food. We will see each other in 5 minutes. So, yeah, I'll. Oh, sorry. Let me see. It seems like AI is gaining a lot more ground much faster than Web3 has. I'll go with AI first. Yeah, but I think with AI, what it happens that it's like more visual. You use it like more. It's really really easy to use AI because you can just go to ChatGPT.com or whatever, and you can start using AI for the public, let's say. But to really understand the Web3, you really need to you need to be on the smart contract world, you need a wallet and you need to connect it to, you need MetaMask, you need a wallet, you need to connect it to an exchange, you need to send this, the NFT, the thing here, the blockchain, you need to see if the transaction is, there's a bunch of things. So I think it's much easier for the public to see the impact of AI, because you really see, like, when you see an image generated by AI, it's like an instant impact, like, whoa. But the blockchain is not, usually people don't go to the blockchain, oh, that's impressive. That's an impressive transaction that was made in 2.4 seconds from China to the US, with a fee of 0.01, and there's a 300 notes that confirm this transaction. It's not that. So yeah, that's why I understand what you say, like, uh, it's gaining a lot more ground, because I think it's easier to see the impact. It's like an instant impact. It's not like Web3, that the fintech, the blockchain, the transactions, the smart contracts. you know Probably if you send a link of a transaction. If you literally go, let's see, uh, blockchain transactions. Okay, we can go here. If my mom literally goes here, let's say Bitcoin, and goes here. If I show this to my mom, like, whoa, mom, see this. This is really impressive. Someone just said this to this wallet, to this anonymous person from the other part of the world, and it was confirmed from these nodes and whatever, and it was confirmed in this block. You know, she'll be like, okay, just go to sleep. Okay. But if I show her maybe an image of her generated by AI with her on top of a horse on the beach, with small kids around playing, whatever, it will be whoa. You know, I don't know if I'm explaining myself, but hope you get it. But yeah, it depends on which world you are more in and what you like the most. So, with all that being said, I will just put some background music for you to enjoy until we come back. We'll be, just 5 minutes of rest. Go grab some drinks, some food, and when we will back, once we are back, we will get into the code. We will install Python. I will show you how to create your first functions, how to run those functions, how to send parameters to the functions, and yeah. So see you in 5 minutes, and hope to see you here. Okay, see you, folks. Hello again. It was 20 seconds left, but I was ready. How are you doing? How are you doing? Let's see if I have some other questions here. I can see someone's laughing. I like I like that one. Okay, some dinosaurs. Some what's that? I don't know the cartoon. Hello everyone. Hello Silan. How you doing? Did you join later? If you join later, no worries. You can watch the stream in differ on YouTube and Twitch. So it's not an alcohol, okay? It's just some juice. Obviously, I don't drink alcohol, so no worries about that. Um, so welcome if you're new. Um, I'm Nelfo. So I really recommend you to watch the stream after on YouTube. So if you lost something. Hello, someone's looking for 10 team members. So there you go. Candy shop. Yeah. The last Global Hack Week, I decided to, you know, have some own music here because the other songs were like, AI generated lo-fi calmed music. So I just decided to put some trap music there, some trap beats, and there you go. Hope you like them. If you don't like them, you can just leave it on the comments. I don't like the music, and I'll try not to put that kind of music. But for the moment, no one said nothing, so I hope no one's bothered by that. Beats Signal. Okay, great. Someone liked the music. Thank you. Um, mm, I need this. Sorry for that 20 extra seconds. I was so excited I couldn't wait. Sorry for that. Yeah, thanks. Another fan of the music. Oops, sorry. I didn't. No. Okay, sorry for that. So let's go with the technical part. Okay, let's go. We've seen, you know, we got an introduction on Python. Okay, and what is Python? What it's used for? Some pros, some cons. You asked some questions. Great to see that. If you have any more questions, please put it on the comments. Don't be shy. Any kind of question obviously related to the stream or some technical thing. Even if you have some other technical questions, just put them on the comments, and at the end of the stream, in the Q&A, I will make sure to respond that too. So yeah, so people that's not interested on that questions and just on the stream can leave, or stop watching the stream, and we can I can answer other questions. Um, so yeah, or you can stay on the stream. Okay, up to you, 100%. So for other technical questions at the end of the stream, you can ask anything you want, and yeah, let's go. Let's go with the. Let me just close this. We've seen this. Okay, so probably some of you have seen this website before. Can you see it? It's the size is good. I hope it is. Okay, I think you can watch it. Okay. So let's go with the technical part. Okay. So how we can install Python. If you don't have Python installed, you can just go here to the website. The website, it's this one. Okay. This is the website. There's a bunch of things. Documentation. You can go to the documentation here. You can see beginner, moderate, advanced. It's in levels. So let's say, it's more advanced. or beginner's guide. If you don't like this documentation, I can understand that, because maybe it's too, you know, there's not a lot of colors. Let me share with you another source. I have here. Probably you've seen this website a million times. This one, W3 Schools. Probably you've seen this website many times. Learning. I knew about this website when I was learning HTML when I was 15 years old. So yeah, it has some years, at least 10 years, at least, but I think much more. So it's a really nice website. It's really well explained. You have here a bunch of topics, and for each one you have some code, some explanation. So it's pretty cool. Even you can run code here. Okay, you can run code. Hello, Major League Hacking, run. So you can see it's real. Okay, it's not a video or anything. So yeah, if you don't want to read the documentation on the official website, you can go to let me give you this link, W3 Schools. Go to Python section and you'll find a bunch of information. At least maybe there's no if you need like really more advanced Python stuff, probably you can go to the official documentation or whatever. But I think you can find nearly anything you need to know on this website. Okay, so to install Python, just go to downloads, Python, the version you have there, and you download the file. Oops, sorry, not this one. Let me just open this here. Oops, not there. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, and you will have basically the installation file, and it's this one. Okay, the Python 3 whatever, and you can just install that file, and that's it. Okay, or if you are you using Windows or Ubuntu? Let me see if I can. Okay. In this case, for Mac people, you have the Mac package here. Oops, and you'll see this window, continue, accept all the terms and conditions, blah blah blah, and then install it. And for Windows people, it will be something similar. Okay, so once it's installed, let's go to not this one, Warp. I'll be using this terminal. Okay, if you're interested on the terminal, I can you can ask, because you can do a well. First of all, to check if we have Python installed, we can just run Python. In this case, I have Python 3, so just run Python 3 and okay, appearance. Let me see. I want to make it bigger. Okay, font size. Let's put 16 for this. Okay, so can you read the text here? Yeah, I installed. Okay, great. So basically, run Python or Python 3 or whichever you have, and you will see this. Okay, you will see a console and the interpreter open here. Okay, and then here you can try to do print, and oops, nope. You can try to do some print here and some text inside. Major League Hacking is the best one. Okay, and you just hit enter, and you'll see here the print. Okay, the print basically it's like like, to show some text. So if you want to print something, there's some other languages that it's maybe log that print, or you know, we can use this one, for example. Nope, not this one. Oh, okay. This one was Go. That happens when you, well, okay, we hit the exit and we are out. Okay, so once we check that we have Python installed here, we literally can just confirm that we have Python. What I was saying about this console, I think it can help you a lot. It's called Warp. Okay, let me just send it to you for people who's interested. You can do a bunch of things and it has AI. Okay, so for example, if you use hashtag and you ask something to the console, like I don't know, install Python, that's it, and it will give you some options here. Okay, like, hey, you can run this, or you can run this, or you can run this, and it's pretty cool. Or you can do some, I don't know, find Major League tagging, all files of directory files. Okay, and it will give you like, a console like grep r Major League whatever, and the, obviously it won't run because there's no files, but let's try to do it with with projects. Oh, no, not project. Yeah, projects. I mean, like, because I have there's a project that has like a million of files. Okay, we didn't find anything because there's no Major League hacking. But if we go to, let's say here, Visual, let me just create a file, Python file, install, and we say first file, and we here we can just put Major League hacking is the best one. This one was saved in, okay. Let's see. Okay, so as you can see here, we just found the text that we were looking for in this file here that I've created, the first file, that py. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm taking some, just a snap of time to show you the console because I think it will be really helpful for beginners. Because if you don't know some commands, sometimes you just type on Google command to run blah blah blah. Okay, and like this, you can save a bunch of time, and you can do more things. I didn't explore that much of it, but you have, for example, this autocomplete. Okay, and you have, for example, if you hit like tab, you have other option, all the folders inside the specific folder. Okay, you have, for example, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, for example, you can go here. Let's see. Okay, it's not, obviously it's a PDF. It won't work. Let's see. Less broad. You have even the autocomplete for the folders. Here we have the file, whatever. Okay. I want to ask a question. Yeah, of course. Ask. No worries. Just no need to ask if you can ask the question. So whenever you have a question, just put it on the comments. If I don't respond immediately, probably that's because I'm doing something else. but don't worry. In a minute or two, or somehow, I will see the question on the chat. I have the chat just next to me, so don't worry about that. So yeah, finishing with this console tutorial. Use it. It's pretty useful if you can, if you like it. Obviously, it's not mandatory. You can use, another command here, for example. Okay, I have here something running. But yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so once we have Python installed, okay, we can create a project. For example, this one. Let's open a folder. Project Python introduction. Okay, let's open this. Let's call it main.python. Okay, so let's start with this. We have def. Basically, def is to what's this? Oh, okay. The Copilot is enabled. So we have def. Oh, let me. Okay. So def basically to define a function. Okay. So you put def and then the name of the function. Let's say the function is called I don't know, maybe hackathons. Hackathons. Okay. And basically now, so the function is called hackathons, and once in a lot of programming languages, you use this one, these brackets. Okay, for example, like this, and here you have all the code, and you have the comments. Can I use Jupyter Notebook for this too? Yeah, of course. You can use anything you want. I'm using Visual Studio Code, but you can use anything you want. So here in a lot of programming languages, you have these brackets here when you create a function, but in Python you don't have this. You have the 2 points, okay? And then it works with an indent system, because right now if I do this, it won't work, okay? Because it must be indented inside the def. So if I write, well, obviously I cannot. Here, for example, hackathon list, we have an empty. Oh, let me see. Oh, that's pretty cool. This is Copilot. So let's say a hackathon list. Okay, I have these hackathons here. The Hack the North, Hack MIT, Hack New York, Hack Tech, and Hack Duke. So I have these hackathons here, for example, but I cannot do something like this here and write some code here. Hackathon list. Okay, I cannot do this because I'm literally just going outside the function, and there's this return. I mean, like, I can do this. Okay, so I can do this. This will work. Okay, well, it won't work because we don't have defined hackathon list outside the function, but we can just uh, define it outside. But in this case, we won't. So if we do this, this will work. But if we do this, this won't work. Okay, so if we run this, we will have this. It will say return outside function. Why? This is because it works with an indent system, and everything related to the function must be inside the function and not outside. So if I just tab here and I run this again, boom, it works. Obviously, we don't have anything returned because we didn't call the function. So here, if we go outside and we call the function here, okay, and we run this, we will have the list of the hackathons. And so yeah, this is how it works, because in a lot of programming languages, you do something more like def function name. Okay, here you have the params, and then you have these open brackets, and you have the code here, and you have whatever here, and you have anything here, whatever. So this will work because this is inside the brackets. But in Python, it's not like this. It must be, in a structure. So that's why sometimes Python is better for me, because you're obligated to have a standard type of writing. I mean, like, you cannot put code whatever you want. You need to have like a structure, and that's pretty cool because uh, you make it mandatory for everyone to have that code structure. Okay, because otherwise it won't work. And so yeah, this is how we define functions. This is how we define lists. Okay, a list of things. And let's see how we can define a variable. Okay, let me see if I have some other questions. Okay, so let's define variables. A variable, basically, as you know, hackathon name. Basically, it's just the name of the variable equal and the variable. Okay, so hack Harvard. Okay, you just have this, and let's talk about data types. Okay, data types. You have the strings, you have integers, floats. Let's talk about this. Dictionaries. That's pretty cool. Well, stop there. We'll not get into the tuples for the moment. So yeah. So you have these different data types. Okay. You have the string, as we saw. It's basically hackathon, and this quotes. We have integers. Basically, it will be 20, 21, 25, whatever. Now we starting the season. We have floats, like for numbers, floating numbers like 24.5, 25.6, whatever. And then we have the lists, the one we saw here. Okay, it's basically can be like this, or there's some people that put it this way. Uh, this way. Oops, nope, sorry. Okay, put this way. Okay, you can put it this way. Okay, you can have this, but this one is pretty short, so we don't mind having this list. And then we have the dictionaries. Okay, so imagine we have a hackathon New York. Oops. Well, hackathon Boston. Hackathons Boston we can put. Okay, let's see. So this will be let's call it dictionary. So this one will be something like this, and we will have a list. Okay. Oops, nope. I think this should be like this, and inside we'll have something like this. Okay, and here we can have the name, the location, year, whatever. Okay, so let's put 2025, and here we can put another one, name, the location, and the year. Okay, so this will be a dictionary. Well, a list of dictionaries, but dictionary will be something like this. But in this case, we have a bunch. So if we want to loop through them, oops, we want to loop through these two hackathons, we can just do a for hackathon and hackathon dictionary, and we'll have something like this. Hackathon name, the location, and the year. Okay, if we just run this, boom, we have the Hack MIT, Boston 2025, Hack New York, whatever. So if we want to make it more distinguishable, let's put this here. Okay, let's copy this here. And in this case, let's learn something, because a lot of people do this. I've seen this a lot. they say, okay, I have here a variable, it's a string, and I want to add another string here. So basically, if I write this string and I concatenate it with a plus, I can have name equal 2 points, whatever, and here again. Okay, so a lot of people do this, and location. Now we will see something. Give me a second. They do this, year, boom. Okay, but as you can see, this is not really readable because you can just take the variable, go here, okay, put an F before its format, just open the brackets and insert here the variable. Okay, this is not because I have these double quotes here and here, but this will work. Okay, so can you see the difference between the cleanliness between this and this one? So basically, without having this, because imagine you want to concatenate like 25, well, not 25, but maybe 4, 5, 6 variables. Putting this plus, and sometimes it should be a string. So let's try to put, for example, here another variable called uh, instead of the year. Okay, as you can see here, the year is an int. So if we do this, this probably won't work. Okay, if we run this, boom, it says can only concatenate string, not integers. So if I take this and you use the format thing, okay, the formatting here for year, here we have this, and we have the variable, boom, now it's working. Okay, so if you have, probably you'll have different data types, strings, floats, whatever, and you want to concatenate them. With this plus, you only can concatenate strings, okay, or integers or whatever, because obviously integers it will make. Well, if you do this, that's a good thing. Okay, let's see this. Let's see. We want to concatenate. Okay, let's do this. Okay, imagine we have a number string. Okay, number is equal to 24. 2024, the year. Okay, and we want to print year, and we want to print 2024 2024. Okay, so if we do this and we just use the plus, basically what we will do, okay, let's see this one. This one will be cool to see. If we do this, okay, I want to concatenate 2024 to 2024. Okay, boom, 4050, 4050, obviously because you're summing these two variables. So that's why it's not recommended. It's not recommended. I don't recommend to use this plus thing here because a lot of times it will lead to a confusion. Probably say, oh, where did I get this number from? Okay, so always use the formatting. Okay, and that's it. So let's do this here. Use the F at the beginning and then the brackets, and that's it. So now if we, okay, number is not, oh, okay. Hackathon year, that's it. So now we have these different, we have these two hackathons here, and the list printed because we have this print here of the list. So basically this is a dictionary, okay? It's basically, say a data structure or something like that in Golang, that you have like your different, you have the object with the different field names. So yeah. Any question till now? Mm-mm-mm. No questions? Okay, let's learn something that's pretty basic too, but let's say there's something called casting. Basically, casting is, let's say if you want to specify data type of a variable, basically you can use casting. And this is done. Basically, you can say year, okay, and sorry, year equal, and you can just say, okay, I want the year to be an integer. So basically, you put int, uh, you know, the integer 2024. Okay. So if you want it to be a string, you can put string 2024. And if I print this, welcome to Hackathon 2025 season. If I run this, we'll have this in the beginning. Okay. Okay, welcome to 2025 season. So probably let's do the same example. Okay, let's do this. You'll see the difference now. So this is an integer, okay? But now I'm summing, like I'm concatenating using the plus. So if it's a number, it won't work because this is a string, this is a string, and we cannot concatenate strings to numbers, okay? Oops, sorry for that. So if we run this, obviously it will work. But if we don't put this string at the beginning, okay, if we don't define that it's a string, it will just break because can only concatenate string to string, not integers. Okay, so this is why if you want to use if you want to really specify, it's really mandatory to specify the type. Just do it using the casting. And string, you can still put integer or float or whatever. Okay. Yeah. So this is how you can create some basic functions. And let's say you wanna, let me see if there's any question, first of all. Let me see. Can you, yeah, I think you can still hear me. No questions? Everything's clear? Yes. No more questions. Yep. Okay. Everything's clear then. So let's go with operators. Okay. We've all seen this. Probably if you're if you're new to programming, you've done something like we've seen this plus, minus thing, whatever. So probably you can just, if we go here for hackathons, blah blah blah. Certain hackathons are cool. Okay, let's do some. We can do 25 plus 24, whatever. We can run this. Float. Okay, this one was a string. Okay. Okay. 513. This is basically 493. Whatever. We can use the other operators. Like, basically, this the plus. We all know the arithmetic operators. There's these ones. Okay. And then we have these ones, the comparison ones. Okay. So let's say we just want to create an if. Basically, an if is a statement. If we want to check something, let's say we have variable a, it's 200, and variable b, is 500. Okay, we want to check if variable. Let's see. With a let's give it a common name. Withdrawal amount and bank account money. Okay, let's see. We have this kind with this money in the bank account, and we want to withdraw this. Let's see how an if condition will work. Okay, so if bank account money is bigger or equal to withdrawal amount, withdrawal successful. And then we use the else print insufficient funds. Oops, sorry for that. Okay. Okay, so this is basically how it will work. Withdrawal successfully. So let's say we want to withdraw 600, but we only have 500. Insufficient funds. Okay, let me just delete all this here. Even we can just delete this. I just want to delete all these prints. Okay. Clear. Okay. So we run this and we have welcome the season and we have insufficient funds. Okay. So this is the operators. In this case, we can just use this one. And if we have 500 and we want to withdraw 500, it will say insufficient funds, because with this one, we were saying this that if bank account money is greater but not equal, okay, it's just greater than withdrawal amount, we are allowed to. So let's say in the account we have $501. Now we can withdraw the money, but if we have 500, it won't. So this is wrong, because if we have 500 and we want to withdraw 500, that should be possible. Okay, so yeah, so this is correct. And then there's other operators. For example, this one. Basically, this one is to check if it's equal or not. So in this case, let's see if bank account money is equal to withdrawal amount. You'll run out of funds. You'll still have some money. Okay, so let's say we have 500 and we want to extract 500. So we have this if statement that says if bank account money is equal. Okay, so remember, it's not this with just one equal, we assigning a variable. With two, we're making an operation. So if account money is equal to withdrawal amount, you'll run out of funds, obviously, because we will be just zero. So with this, what we can do is you run out of funds. Yep, we run out of files. So if we have even 500.2.1, you'll still have some money. Okay. So what we can do here too, once we withdraw the money, we can do this and we can do this withdrawal amount, and then funds. Let's see, money left. F. Okay. Can do this, and oops, sorry. Bank account money. Okay, money left, and we will just print the money we have left. You still have some money. Okay, because now we're going here. If I count money, let's do the same thing. Is greater and equal. Money left 0.0, whatever. I don't know why this exactly, but yeah, 0.1. Okay, so let's say we want to. You still have some money. You don't have money. Okay. No more money left. Okay, let's run this. Money left. Okay, so if we have 500 and we extract 500, sorry, if we want to extract 507, no more, well, mm, obviously it will be no sufficient money. Okay, yeah, no sufficient money, and we have a current balance. Balance money, balance off, balance off. Okay, so this will be just a simple example. Do you have any question? No more questions? No? No more questions I can see here. So I recommend you if more once you have some more experience and you want to get into more classes, you can learn how to create a class. Let's call it person, and then we have the init. This is basically the init is like the constructor. The first one it will be called, and then here we can create some, some different methods, and to basically to create the object, we can say person equal person. Okay, uh, okay. Let's just delete this. So basically, this will be a class, yeah, just really quick, okay, just to give an overview, because this one was more, an introduction. And classes, well, it's not the first thing you learn, but it's cool to see how they work. And basically here you have the constructor, okay, basically is the first function that will be called. And here, when you instance the class, you give it the John, this will be the name and the age, okay? So and then it's on the self. Basically, what it does, it's auto names the for the class. It assigns for the class these two values, and then you can use them. Okay, in the whole class. So you just pass the self. Hello, my name is blah blah blah. Okay, let's use someone here. Again, just MLH, and I'm 3025. Okay, for example. Mm-mm. Oh, okay, because now we have to call person greet, and now we're calling this method inside the class. Okay, this is just a basic, really basic example of how to create a class. But yeah, if you're more interested, I will leave you with this. Um, let me send you a tutorial. Well, a source. Okay, you can use this one, Geeks for Geeks tutorials. They're great and they're really useful. So yeah. So let's go with the questions. Let's go with the questions. Let's do. Let me just put this here. So if you have any question related to the code, you can ask it. Yeah. Any question? Any more? Anything you wanna ask for new people, the new hackers? Hope you liked it. Hope you having fun with all the streams. We'll be doing another one tomorrow about uh, creating a chat bot, or let's say a bot on Telegram to do some stuff. It will be on Python. So if you're still interested in Python, want to learn more, it will be more, just a little bit more advanced Python. But I think it's pretty cool to see at least how it works, and how it's written, and how to, you know, So yeah, but that one will be uh, for some people today and for some people tomorrow. So yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Maybe a quick example on try except block. Yeah, of course. Basically, try except is basically we're saying, hey, try to do this. If this don't works, just catch the error, the exception, and do whatever you want to do. And basically, how it's defined, it's with try, and then here you have yeah, I don't know, print uh, hackathon list 5 except index error, index out of range. Okay, let's see. Try catch. Okay, so in this case, welcome to try catch error. Okay, we had this one because there's no 5 position. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's no fifth position. So we try to do this. If not, we go to the exception. Okay, so basically this is a try catch because if we don't put this here, okay, if we don't use the try catch, see what happens. We will have just basically index error list index out of range, and basically it will break the program, the execution. And with the try catch, what we do, we prevent the program from breaking, and we just say, hey, try to do this. If this don't works, go to the exception, okay, and we can still have index error. Let's just delete this, okay? And here we will have the index error basically, but yeah, here you can catch the exceptions and do whatever you need to do with them. But yeah, that's basically a try catch exception. So yeah, thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. Mm-mm-mm. I can see there's no questions. Hope you had fun. Mostly for the new people here. So yeah. Let me. I want to upload this on GitHub. Well, I don't think it's pretty useful, this one. Uh, uh, uh. Okay, we have a question here. Boom, boom. It says, what is an hashable type? Okay, so basically in Python, an unhashable type is a type of object that cannot be used as a key in a dictionary or as an element in a set because it lacks hash method or has one that returns none. So basically, hashable object must have, let's say, a hash value that does not change over their lifetime and must support equality comparisons. So basically, for example, you have mutable types like integer, float, strings, tuples. Um, well, I think um, you have frozen sets, but that's a little bit more complex to understand. Yes, basically that's just a real quick explanation. I had fun. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. So let me see. Okay. Again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everyone, for standing here for nearly 2 hours. I know it's not easy, uh, but yeah. Thank you, Shemari. Thank you. Welcome to the new hackers. Hope you had fun on this one. Hope you keep having fun with the other streams. You probably learn a lot, and it will be interesting to see you. So doing stuff. And remember, just share your code, your projects, your repositories with other hackers on Discord. Search for feedback. Just meet people, talk with people, try to create with people, and yeah, just have fun. Yeah, thank you, Katyar, Lokesh. Thank you. So yeah, I will just leave the stream here. Thank you so much for the people that joined. Hope you learned something. Okay. Have a really nice day, really nice night, nice uh, evening, nice whatever you're from, and hope to see you on the next one. Okay. Bye, folks. Have a good one.